Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hey, hi, hello, my name is Lauren. In today's video, we are going to be talking about how you can create a successful Etsy shop in 2022. The start of the new year is a perfect time to start something that you want to work on, and for many of you, that is starting your Etsy shop. First off, let me say I am so proud of you. Watching this video right now tells me that you are ready to be dedicated and to grow your business, so you're taking an awesome first step. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys several different tips that are going to help you guys go from just starting your Etsy shop to building a successful business in 2022. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into it. The first thing that you really need to know if you're going to be starting an Etsy shop in 2022 and you want to be successful is that Etsy is an amazing platform to get started with. There are many reasons why I love Etsy, but here are just a few. Firstly, they bring you traffic. If you are a brand new business, one of the hardest parts about growing is actually getting traffic to your website so that people want to buy from you. Because if you don't have people coming to visit, you're not going to be making sales. And my friends, that is the whole point in having a small business now, isn't it? The second reason I love Etsy is because it is so easy to get started. It's actually fairly simple to follow the instructions and actually start your official Etsy shop. I do have an entire tutorial video like walking you guys through how to start an Etsy shop. I'm going to link it up here if you want to go and check it out after this one. They do a fantastic job at making your seller dashboard incredibly easy to read. You can look at your different stats and see what things are doing well and what things aren't doing well. And they just really make it easy for the actual shop owners to create new listings and to continue to grow their business. The third reason I love Etsy is because they are secure and trusted. People love Etsy and people go on there and order all the time. There are millions of shoppers who go on Etsy. People know that they can go on Etsy and trust that when they spend their money, they're either going to get a product or they're going to be able to get their issues fixed and get a refund or figure out a way to solve their problem. Etsy does a fantastic job in making sure that their customers stay happy, and they do a fantastic job at also making sure that shop owners stay happy. The second thing you need to know if you're ready to be successful in 2022 on Etsy is that SEO is the most important thing that you can spend your time on in your shop. Now, if you're not sure what SEO is, it stands for search engine optimization. This is essentially how people find your items on Etsy and even on Google. Now, you'll notice that when you type into the Etsy search bar and you're looking for a specific item, that there are tons of different listings that pop up. Your ideal goal is to be as close to the top of that page as you can possibly be. The way that you're going to do that is by having great SEO. Now, there are a few ways that we can really have the best SEO, but first off, you need to come up with some great keywords or keyword phrases. Keyword and keyword phrases are just those words that describe your item. It's what you would be typing into the search bar when you're looking for a specific item. I have two different hacks for how to come up with great keywords for your Etsy SEO. First is just going into the Etsy search bar and typing in whatever it is that you want to list. Whenever you start typing it in, you're going to notice that after a word or two, you'll start to see some kind of preloaded ideas of what Etsy thinks that you want to search for. Those are great keywords that you could be loading into your title and your tags that really help bump up your SEO. Now, I also love using a tool called Sales Samurai. This is a tool that is fantastic for Etsy sellers. You connect it to your shop and they basically help you come up with great keywords for your listings. They also do have a ton of other tools on there, but just for today, we're going to be talking about their keywords. Whenever you're on Sales Samurai, it actually has a section where you can go in and type in the listing idea that you want to do. So for me, I have a PNG shop where I sell my designs, and I'll use one of those as an example for you guys. But all you have to do is you go into their little search box up there and you type in your idea, and you're going to notice a couple of things. On the left side, you're going to have a bunch of keywords that are great for tags. So these would be ones that you would include in the tag section. You could also include these in your titles. Off to the right, you're going to notice some more different options, and you can scroll through and look up ideas. What you can also do is if you scroll down a little further, you'll actually find other listings with these titles. You can click on those and then see what tags other people are using. This is one of the reasons I love Sales Samurai, because I can go and find items in that niche that are already best sellers and figure out what keywords they were using in their tags and titles that helped it to become a bestseller. Now, if you're new to Sales Samurai and you want to try it out and sign it up, it's like $10 a month. I do have a 20% off coupon for you guys. You can use code Lauren20 for that. And I'll also have a link down below for you if you want to go and check it out that way. This is literally a tool that I use like all the time, and the video is not sponsored by them at all. I am obsessed with them. They are such an amazing tool and something that I will be using for years to come. The third thing you need to know if you want to be successful on Etsy in 2022 is that social media is definitely important. If you really want your shop to grow quickly and go viral and have a lot of sales, I highly recommend using social media. It is one of the best ways out there to drive outside traffic to your Etsy shop. And when you drive good outside traffic to your shop, Etsy likes to promote your items more in their search and listings. So again, like it's a kind of a double whammy. Not only do you get people to your shop and like you're making more sales that way because you drove the traffic, but now you're also making more traffic from Etsy because they see that that item is popular. I personally love to use TikTok, Instagram, and Pinterest to grow my Etsy shops, and I think that you could use all three or a combination of 1 to 2 of them. I would say though, if you are just getting started with social media, to pick one and focus on doing really well with that one, and then branch out as you find more time or help, or you feel like you're able to kind of take on that and you really know what you're doing. If you're going to choose the TikTok route, here are a few things that I think are really important for you to keep in mind when you're trying to grow your Etsy business through TikTok. First off, you need to be creating daily videos if you want your account to grow quickly. This is incredibly important, and there are tons of TikTok professionals out there who say that creating 1 to 3 to 5 videos a day on your profile is going to be one of the best ways that you can grow quickly. Some different video ideas that you can post over on TikTok would be your behind the scenes, showing what you do during the day to help build and grow your business. You could show yourself packaging orders. Even if you're not getting any orders, you can still pretend and actually create videos of you packaging items, even though they're not getting sent somewhere. Just create content. And you can also create educational content. So showing people how to use your items or style them or whatever it is that's related to education on your item. Next up is Pinterest. I personally am a big fan of Pinterest, and there are a lot of great ways to go viral on Pinterest. What you really need to know is that it can take about 2 to 3 months for Pinterest to start to realize who you are as a business, what you're doing, and to start promoting your different pins out in their Pinterest algorithm. So you do need to be consistent for a short period of time to make sure that you're actually building that up. You become more trusted in their algorithm, and they understand better where to put your pins in front of people who are interested in your items. A few other tips to really get the most out of Pinterest would be to, 1, upload new fresh pins daily. This means that you are literally putting a new image with new title and description, and you're creating a fresh pin is what they like to call it. These fresh pins are really what Pinterest is focused on right now. They love to see new content from you, and they're less focused on you repinning someone else's content onto your pages. So don't worry a ton about doing that if you have been. The next tip is to use group boards. Group boards are a thing on Pinterest where multiple people can pin to one board. The benefit to pinning to these group boards is that you basically get everyone else's audience on your pins. So if me and 3,000 others are pinning onto this one board, not only are my pins going to be shown to my followers, but they're going to be shown to all of theirs as well, which is how a lot of people have their pins go viral and how their shops have been able to be so successful. This is actually what happened to me and my graphic t-shirt shop that I started about 3 years ago now, and how I was able to leave my job as a teacher and do Etsy full time. I actually have a list of over 150 different Pinterest group boards just for Etsy sellers and shops. So these are going to be 150 plus lists that you can repin your images to or create fresh pins to. And you're gonna just be like mind blown once you are consistent with it for like a month or two. You're gonna be so shocked to see how much more traffic you're getting from just Pinterest onto your Etsy shop. Now I'm gonna link that list for you guys up here if you wanna go and check it out, but it is literally one of my best resources that I have out there for you guys, and it is so incredibly helpful at driving traffic to your shop. The next thing that I would recommend if you really wanna be successful in 2022 with Etsy is to consider ads. Now, this is something that I am recently diving into myself with some of my new shops, and I'm gonna be doing an entire video off of these after about 1.5 to 2 months to really give you guys the in-depth look of how these ads have affected my sales with my shop, to let you guys know if they're worth it. But I would highly recommend actually giving them a try for your shop. I would recommend starting with $1 or $5 a day in ads on your shop. $5 a day is about $130 a month that you're putting towards ads for your items. Now, this is a great way for a new shop to get started and to really build up their number of orders and also their reviews, because essentially you are paying to get those traffic and those sales to your shop. Now, they don't actually spend your ad money unless someone clicks on your item, so don't be worried about that. I would recommend though that if you are going to do Etsy ads, that you make sure that you can do it for about 5 to 6 weeks at least. Etsy states in their ads that you need to give it a few weeks for them to be able to figure out the best spots to put your listings in front of and what's going to do best for them in their strategy for your ads. That is personally what I'm doing right now, and that's the video that I mentioned earlier that I'll be focusing on in a few weeks. So make sure you subscribe so you can learn more about this. Now, if you are already on Etsy and you feel like you're struggling, you maybe can't figure out why your shop is not doing well, or you think you need a little bit of additional help to really build and grow a successful Etsy store, I need you guys to go and check out my Etsy Beginners Master Course. This is a fantastic place to start as you're going into the new year so that you can really build your most successful Etsy shop. In this course, I talk a lot about branding, SEO, photography, and so many more tips for how you can grow and build your Etsy store. I'm gonna link it right here for you guys if you're interested in it, as well as at the end of the video and down below in the description box so you can check it out afterwards. Question of the day for you guys. I wanna know which one of these tips was the most helpful for you and what are you gonna be focused on in your Etsy shop going into 2022? Let me know down below in the comments. I respond to all of your comments on my videos and I can't wait to see what you guys say. Right here on the screen for you, I'm gonna link another video that I think you'll find helpful. This one's actually gonna be all about using Pinterest to grow your Etsy shop. This is a fantastic resource that you're gonna wanna go and watch next. On this side, you're gonna find a playlist full of other Etsy related videos that you'll definitely wanna go and binge watch because they're so helpful. And down here, you're gonna find my subscribe button. I upload twice a week on this channel on Tuesdays and Fridays at 11:30 a.m. And lastly, I will be linking my Etsy Beginners Master Course if you wanna go and learn more. We have more information over here for you guys. And without further ado, that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys.